one of the most reliable indicators on Bitcoin macro charts being tested like crazy right now. It's on the weekly chart. We're going to talk about that in this video. It is the fine line between success and failure for Bitcoin. It is the RSI, the momentum oscillator. Incredibly important area. This week is shaping up to be the most important weekly candle in terms of Bitcoin in the midterm. Let's start this video with this very quick clip from last September, a year ago. And then we've consolidated back down just above the 50 line on the weekly RSI, similar to what we did back in that last, phase of Bitcoin transferring to the bull market. And so here we are, 50 line on the RSI momentum oscillator being tested right now on the weekly charts. Last September, that's when I did that video. Right here, we were looking for support. Would Bitcoin bounce off of that area into the bull market? No, it didn't. We got failure, and then we actually got resistance at that same line. Now, we're comparing this to the last bull market, entering the bull market, getting ready to enter the bull market. That line, so important for Bitcoin. I just came across this article, the historical analysis. This historical analysis suggests Bitcoin price will undergo a quick reversal, a bullish reversal, that is. Bitcoin's 1 week RSI is reaching a point where it has historically undergone bounces or quick reversals. That's in a bull market, in a bullish environment. In the current context, this means that should history rhyme, Bitcoin will rapidly move higher in the coming weeks as a relief bounce ensues. And so you saw us tracking that line a year ago. Everybody, this was a year ago. And right now, and I love when technical analysis kind of comes together like this, Bitcoin catches up to the charts on a zoomed out type of area that we can really rely on as an indicator. And this is it. This is happening right now. It's this line. It's not the 50 line. It's like probably 52, 50, 53, but you can see it. If I actually open up this momentum oscillator, Bitcoin currently like sideways on the RSI after this huge dip that we've seen on this weekly oscillator. The question is, and this is where we get confirmation, will there be a bounce? Will Bitcoin see momentum shift back up, or will it fail? Will it fail? That's a really important question to ask. Will it fail like last September and then see resistance there? Are we going to put in lower lows and lower highs from what has basically just happened, Bitcoin seeing resistance just around $12,000. What we're looking for is a bounce in this weekly candle, a shift on this momentum oscillator, a shift upwards. That is a confirmation to watch for. This is one of the most exciting indicators for Bitcoin technical analysis right now. And it's going to shape up this week. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but be sure to follow along, because I will definitely be giving updates as Bitcoin does whatever it's going to do. Now, if we're looking at this weekly chart zoomed out and we say, okay, what could this look like for Bitcoin? We have our swing high from last summer to our March swing low. We have our Fibonacci retracement. We've talked about this on this channel. This is the Fibonacci resistance channel. Bitcoin was approaching and it saw clear resistance right at that green rectangle. And currently we're sitting just above the 618 on that channel, getting back up and breaking this $11,700, $11,800 area. Incredibly important. Really what we're looking for is a higher high. We're looking for upward momentum, continued uptrend for Bitcoin. If we zoom out on the charts, right, and we're comparing, we really are comparing, or at least using data from the last Bitcoin cycle. If you look at the RSI again, here's that area where Bitcoin's just bouncing off of in an uptrend. We're looking to see if something similar begins, right? 2016 halving, Bitcoin consolidated right above the 50-week moving average before continuing upwards and putting in higher highs and higher lows. That's essentially all we're looking for. And if you look at this, the gains that everybody enjoyed, right? There was pain along the way. So if you're just feeling like Bitcoin's failing because of this weekly candle, just know that historically, this is exactly what Bitcoin has always done. Even in a bull market, this red candle is really nothing. If you just zoom out, you see a lot of ugly red candles. It's part of being invested in cryptocurrency in general. So if you're new here, you really have to get used to it if you want to stay along and keep your sanity. So right now, this is what we're looking at, a similar move that happened compared to last cycle, which is Bitcoin seeing support above that blue line, the 50 moving average, and simply put on this weekly chart, putting in higher highs and higher lows. So currently this would be a higher low that we might be putting in right now. It's very bullish, everybody, but we will wait to see what happens. And part of our confirmation, if there is support at this line right here on the RSI, and I just love that as I do this video, it's kind of sideways, right? What will happen this week? I don't know. Give me your guesses. I tweeted earlier that bearish comments have basically quadrupled in the last week. Bitcoin is down, and it's interesting. I mean, I'm still bullish. I'm long-term bullish. We understand the downside. We understand the potential that Bitcoin can continue down, especially with this 50 moving average sitting down here around $8,600, $8,700. It's possible, right? Even then, it would be a higher low. So time will tell. We have to track it daily. Subscribe. I try and do videos almost every day to track Bitcoin. Keep an eye on what's going on as we get ready to potentially enter the next bull market, because it is close. But again, time will tell. Appreciate you coming by. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button on your way out. Have an awesome week, and God bless.